Alright, we are back for episode 2 of The Two Perfect Saint. And I did enjoy last episode, even though it was just mostly just kind of set up, right? Like, we kind of got to learn about the characters. We got Philia, who's the main character. She's too perfect, too good at everything, except the fact that she doesn't smile. And has gone to the point where, like, people are kind of creeped out, grossed out by her. She's engaged to the prince, and he's a piece of shit. And even her family's a piece of shit. Nobody, just because of that, nobody likes her. That they end up exporting her to some other country. And that's kind of how the episode ended off, right? She gets sent off. She gets picked up at a checkpoint, and we kind of see the guy that's kind of been cooking. I don't remember if they end up saying his name, but what I am interested in is Mia, our little sister, because they had that kind of like scene when she was when we were getting exported. Wasn't sure if she was kind of sus, right? She's kind of the inverse of us, where she's like everything too smiley. And honestly, I fucking hate those types of people. I don't know. Those are the real fucking creepy people. It always feels like they're trying to like sell you something, or I don't know, like always fake. And you know, I'm sure there are some people that kind of became like this due to like traumatic reasons. You know, I don't know, maybe some like dark stuff was happening in their childhood, forcing them to kind of just always smile. But I'm not talking about those people, right? Like based on like my kind of, I don't know, my experience, my trajectory from like education to like working. These people that like smile too much, they're like I said, they're always trying to like fucking sell you something, or they're just, it just seems like fake. So I don't know what Mia's about. I'm sure we'll find out eventually, but yeah, let's start the episode. Parnacorda. She was saying in her carriage ride, right? Like she's just ready to just like kind of, I don't know, just be used again. But she's like, what's the point of even being used? Something like that, right? And then they welcomed her, and she was thrown off. Oh, we got actual planets here. I don't know, maybe they just look the same. Did she make eye contact with this guy in episode 1? I know he saw her, but okay. Now here's the thing: where does this story go, right? Like I said, I would kind of like to see us kind of you know, build our life here, and then kind of like, I don't know, flex on our OG place later on. But I don't know, they might just go like pure slice of life, wholesome romance. I don't know, from here on out. What would you call this, like, art style? Like, I don't know, I don't want to say watercolor, washed out. Dude, that's so fucked, the way that she's thinking about that. But I mean, it makes sense based on like how she kind of developed. Right, like these guys are all probably putting in like hella effort, but she's just like, damn, they're like trying to trick me or some shit, you know? Here's the thing, will she just kind of just go along with it though? We're gonna find out what happened to their saint, right? Like last episode, they said that this Parnacorda place, they lost their saint. And why do we have two? Is it just because? Like, from the same family? From what I know, from what I remember, they said that like it's... her family is known to like produce saints. So maybe her mom was too. But I don't know, that doesn't really explain why we had two. I don't know. Maybe just everyone becomes a saint if you're from that family. Have fun. I don't know how to do that. What is that? How do you have fun? Okay. She's gonna like try to smile and is... Welcome to Parnacorda. And someone's gonna come talk to us. A blonde guy. Salad's good. What, is she gonna volunteer to help him farm or some shit? Like in episode 1, there was a saying she's like able to like schedule rain, right? Like in weeks advance, right? Something like that. She hears the word prince, and all of a sudden she's like, her PTSD activates. She's like, oh, she starts like thinking about her duties. You started to sweat too, right? I guess, right? Oswald. Okay, is that gonna be the long hair guy from the OP? Oh, she's tensing up. Okay, yeah, because I was wondering, like, does he know? He probably doesn't know about her situation, right? Which, yeah, based on this, he doesn't. Dude, it's funny because, like, that's nothing like what he thinks is actually happening. I mean, I guess, yeah, they wouldn't tell him anything, right? Because they're trying to sell her off. So if they try to like make her sound unappealing, then that wouldn't be in her OG country's favor, right? Yeah. Yeah. New feeling unlocked. Receiving praise. Okay. Dude, this is gonna become some fucking like they both start getting interested in her? Probably, right? I don't know, based on his design, seems like he'd be an asshole, right? But because it's typical, like when other anime's characters that have his design, that's kind of just how they end up. But I don't know, we'll see. Oh, did we always have a narrator? What the fuck? Man, was the beginning of the episode? I don't remember. Okay. Whoa. Rip this guy. What the fuck? Okay. Monsters. Right. That's kind of what they were saying at the beginning, right? The saints are the ones that are fighting off the monsters. Okay. Did we publicly announce that we have a new saint? Saint Elizabeth. Okay, she's dead. We're probably not gonna like get too much about her, but kind of interested to know what happened to her. Anyone's so kind. Okay, it's public. Jeez. And this dude saw her. She's right there. Turn around, bro. Ah. Even her own view is her POV is washed out. That's fine, right? Like, so some people might see this and like think that, oh, this like screams like low production, but I mean, like, even if it does, I think that's fine, right? Because I feel like as long as it's consistent, that's all that matters. Like, and it kind of does help the characters stand out too, right? You gonna see the maids? I don't know what that means. Okay. Maid? No. Nice. Lena. Oh. Okay. Kind of dark, ominous feeling. Okay, I thought we were gonna like go back to our old town for a second. Okay. Like, yeah, from what I was saying before, bro, like, how do I expect the story to kind of go on? I don't know, if we kind of just be as cliche as possible, monsters kind of overtake our original city, right? Because, like, I'm not even sure if what Mia's capabilities are. If we kind of go with the theory that I was saying, like, she's kind of our missing piece in terms of, like, outward appearance, then that would also imply that she's way less capable than we are. So I don't know, maybe she can't actually defend anything. Oh, maid's coming too. I like her design.
というかどうして
私たちはフィリア様の指すので
もちろんお勤めもサポートいたしましたよ。フィリア様、朝
Go. You're gonna fight too?
私は毎日こんな看護しての務めを完璧にこなすためには
It's pretty much like if you're working like 10-hour shifts 7 days a week, and then all of a sudden you go to a normal fucking work-life balance with actual days off.
朝早くに動き出さジルトニアではそうなんですね。それで地図を広げて地図で魔物の出現ポイントを市営からある程度わかりますし、
ほうほうではこの馬車の行き先は
まずはデトロホルン山脈へ。
Yo, we're gonna get this here in action? Episode 2?
暗く曇った空、息苦しいほどのよど大量の魔物の気配。
Okay.
これは
Yeah, I wanna see Lena fight.
大変なことになっていたでしょう。思っていた以上に大きな魔物の巣、危険ですので下がってください。
Yeah, I mean, I doubt she's gonna do anything. Whoa. Yo, okay, never mind. Okay.
警護をいたします。
Guess that's a head made for you.
どうぞ結界の展開だけに集中なさってください。
What?
私がちゃんと仕事をする
Yeah.
監視しているってこと。
They think she's only there to like put up barriers, but she's actually just gonna fucking nuke the whole place.
お勤めで調子が狂いますね。
Nervous? Stage fright? No.
そういえばレオナルドさん、エリザベス様の護衛もされてましたよね。
と先々代様の護衛を務めたことがあります。
Yo, okay, probably not, but what is she gonna be like? So what happened to her? And then he won't fucking say shit, and then it turns out he's sus. He killed Elizabeth.
私、先代したことがないんです
Okay,
けど。
probably not.
その会って具体的にどこの辺でいいでしょう。ます。
Yeah, maybe we don't need to be sus of anyone in this country, right? Because the whole point of these stories is that we go off to somewhere that our life is just infinitely better, and it can't be infinite if there is some sausage going on. So you know what? We're just gonna assume that everyone on this side of the or everyone in this fucking country is here to like glaze us.
結界の光の柱を複数作ります。結界が発動し、その内部は柱の本数を増やせば増やすほど、通常光の柱を1本作るのに
But she's done already.
数時間から十数分です。魔力をごっそり使うので、1日1本作れれば御の字です。
Okay.
ですから守る人が必要なのです。
なるほど。
She's probably done by the time they finish talking.
終わりました。
いやまだ3時間しか経ってませんが。
Okay.
はい。考えればお昼過ぎまでかかる。
Okay.
1日1本作れれば。
Yeah, now this girl's probably like Lena's perception now is probably warped as fuck because this guy just went on like this epic tale, like it takes several hours, blah 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 blah. But then like I don't know.
なのでは。30分でなど聞いたか。オスバルト殿下を引き抜いたようですよ。
Okay. That was funny.
空気が一気に変わりました。
Okay. I guess we're not gonna get like actual fighting versus monsters.
お疲れ様でした。屋敷に戻り。
いいえ、
Oh?
このまま周辺の生態今後に役立つ情報ですので、その後は最西端の山にも情報の結界を張ります。
皆様。
Yeah. Hey, at least they did decent on the running animation there.
すみません。夜遅くまで。いいえ、初日のお勤めお疲れ。いやー、もう本当に。様、全然休んでくれない。
Yo, now she might be. So now she might actually be like viewed negatively for that. Probably
本
not.
当はもう少し結界を張った後、おさせる前準備もしたかったのですが、まさか泣いて止められるとは思う。
まだ何か。
特にオーバーワークが立ちません。
Okay.
もう3倍は働いておられます。
Most storied.
大掛かりの町で聞き込みをして調合方法を作ったり、ダムの
Holy shit. Okay.
作ったり。
すごかったですね。
All in one day.
それって聖女のお仕事。そうなのですか。はい、
Hmm.
そう聞いてますけど。
Okay, but they mentioned last episode about like a legendary saint, right? That she's like better than almost every saint except that one. So
聖女の一般を排除するための存在。農学、建築学
engineering.
対応できるよう叩き込まれてを作り続けていたら、ユリウス殿下が
What do you say? Because you took their jobs? Okay. I mean, I guess, right? Like, there's some people that they kind of just do that shit. Like, not because they actually care about helping people, but I don't know, maybe it pays well to get a high position, right? So, as stupid as it sounds, it is like that sometimes, you know? Yeah, this is what I said before, right? She never got days off. This is like the complete opposite of fucking that anime from last season, Guild Receptionist, where she like actually no, I was gonna say they have a similar name, but that's the maid. Alina just like she can't get out of overtime, whereas here we want overtime. Okay. I don't know. Like obviously I know they actually do have good intentions, but it's kind of funny because they were like, don't overwork because if you collapse, it'll be on our heads. So in some way, shape, or form, her health is national interest, kind of. Okay. Okay. Gotta act a little badass too. She thinks we're charming. Okay. Okay. Alright, sorry Leonardo for being sus of you. You know what? Yeah, I want to see Lena use those fucking thigh knives and just fucking stab some goblins in the eyes. Okay, here we go. This is kind of what the story is supposed to be going. Yeah. Episode's almost over. It doesn't look like we're going to see our Gritonia, right? Still curious about Mia. OP, the OP kind of makes it look like she's on our side, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Everyone's opinion's already changed. Yeah, do you think they're gonna be like, damn, fucking Elizabeth sucks ass in comparison now? Rip Elizabeth. Too wholesome. The city's too wholesome. Okay, here we go. Mia. They're giving fucking eerie ass music too. Huh. Truly admired her. Okay, but how did you follow her example? Because you're Smiley, she's not. Okay, this is key. Okay, if she might be distraught here, and then we'll know. Okay, she is on our side. Bang bang. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Okay, we're watching her fight. Okay. Honestly, the animation on that, like, it's just like long range spells, right? But it was okay. It was okay, right? Okay. My apologies, man. I genuinely apologize for being sus of you. Okay. I take back what I said. You can be as smiley as you want. What happened, Mia? Okay, maybe we will get what I said, but accept the fact that the only thing I didn't account for was Mia actually being on her side. So we'll flex on this city, and then I don't know, maybe we'll poach Mia too for some fucking reason. Yeah, they're shit. Huh? We have money now. What the fuck? Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Okay, okay. This is something else I didn't account for. She's saying she doesn't know about the situation. They didn't actually fucking tell her. So maybe she actually just ends up presenting us. Maybe. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's kind of fucked up. That's actually giga fucked up, but... Okay, okay. I wonder who. Okay, this? Okay, initially I was kind of thinking... Because now she's on our side, there's kind of less room for drama. But here's the thing, now that we know she's on our side, and the fact that she doesn't actually know the story, now she can create drama for us, right? Because now she can go super dark, and just, maybe she'll fuck up Gritonia. I don't know how the fuck that's going to work in terms of what the idea of the story is trying to do. But, I don't know, it seems like, based on her dialogue here, she's, I don't know, she said, the people that took my sister away from me, which is her fucking parents, the prince, I don't know, she down to fucking kill them? Take them to task. Yeah. Alright, and that was episode 2 of The Two Perfect Saint. Most of the episode was kind of just easing into our new life in Parnacorda, okay. Like, I roughly knew the name of the city, but I don't want to, like, butcher it. Okay, we're easing into our new life in Parnacorda. Our idea of what we're supposed to be doing completely conflicts here, because here we are not overworking. We're not being worked to the bone. Our first day, we meet our two assistants, Leonardo and Lena. And this is where the power fantasy starts to come into play, where we just completely just blow away their expectations, right? Like Leonardo's here giving us like a fucking exposition on how long it's supposed to take to erect a barrier, but we just end up doing it like 10 times as fast almost. I mean, there was this cool moment here where they were both down to fight, and honestly, I kind of want to see this later on. I don't know, it looks like somebody's fighting in the preview, and I don't know, maybe it'll be them. But yeah, back to the power fantasy aspect. She basically just pulls off some crazy feats, and you know, like, obviously this is the direction of the story zone, but like in terms of the power fantasy aspect, you don't even have to do this, right? Like there's kind of two components to this. One is kind of like being able to like flex on everybody, but what we're actually going after is just to actually get some appreciation, you know? Like even if she just did like a good job, it would still be her like first time being appreciated, and that's kind of like what we're looking for, right? And even the citizens too. At first they were like, she seems kind of unapproachable, but I don't know, after we started pulling off some stuff, from what it seems like there was like multiple days time skip in between. It wasn't just one day, but so it seems like she ended up doing a bunch of stuff. And basically, yeah, everyone kind of just warmed up to her. We kind of even had Lena here pull the opposite of Gritonia, where she's like, oh, she actually is charming to me, at least. But then the real bombs kind of happened here at the end, when we actually got to see Mia's thoughts. Turns out she is on our side. I apologize to her. But nobody even told her the situation. To her, Philia just ended up leaving out of nowhere. And here's the thing, she kind of picked up on already. She's like, there's no way she would actually do that. She should come and talk to me, so that means there's some sketchy shit hiding behind the scenes. And she said at the end here, I'm gonna fuck up whoever took my sister away from me. And I don't know. Okay, if we had to like kind of guess based on like similar stories, I don't expect her to actually just go and kill anyone. But I don't know, at least it was cool in the moment. If I had to guess, though, what's gonna end up happening to her, we don't kill anyone, but we kind of like take out the power, the prince, and maybe our parents too. Like, not take out, like as in like kill them, but kind of like take away their power somehow. And then, because Mia's actually a good person, she will stay in Gritonia and kind of reform the system. Because it doesn't really make sense to poach Mia, right? To bring her to Parnacorda, because then Gritonia will have nobody. And they'll just be fucked. And then, like, you know, I don't think either Philia or Mia would want that to happen. So, I don't know, maybe we'll strengthen the alliance somehow. Maybe another character will come into play. Maybe Elizabeth isn't fucking dead, and then we'll resurrect Elizabeth, and then we can go back. I don't know. But yeah, that'll be for this reaction. If you're this far, thanks so much. Consider checking out some of our other content. We got a bunch of more stuff coming up. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.